Let's begin by looking at the overall performance of the market. It is beginning to lose momentum. Williamson Tea leading the losers pack there, down 20 shillings. Are we getting to the bottom of the cycle of the agri stocks, and who else is taking the markets down and why?
Well, if you look at the performance, basically all indicators are down, from turnover, the number of shares traded, the market capitalization. Basically, we've been going downwards. Now, the thing is this. I think there's a lot of profit taking. I think there are quite a number of investors who entered, who had an entry point when the market was at its lows. So this is the period that they're now starting to make their gains. They're basically, exiting at higher prices. So this has depressed the market. And if you look at the entire market, I think overall we've seen declines on almost all counters, apart from a few exceptions.
And how long do you see this decline going on?
Well, there are quite a number of factors at play here. There are quite a number of variables. The thing is this, we could be seeing a bit of market correction also at the same time. Apart from the profit taking, we could also see a bit of market correction. So I don't really expect this to be prolonged.
Yes. 5 presidents are in town today. The Aga Khan is in town. Other leaders from Pan-African media stations for the media summit here. There have been positive sentiments from the speakers in regards to the growth of the media in Africa. Let's focus on the media stocks. Nation Media Group, Standard Group as well. What's the current investor sentiment about media stocks, and where do you see them going against the background of what has been discussed in the summit?
Well, I think we have a very vibrant media as compared to other African countries. I think the media is allowed to operate freely. I mean, the media is a free hand. And if you look at, say, the Standard and the Nation Media Group, you look at their product offering. I mean, the newspapers, they're also into broadcasting. So they have quite a diversified product offering. And, the market takes this very positively. So, I mean, these are stocks to really keep a keen eye on. I mean, Nation Media Group had a split a while back, though at the current pricing levels, it remains illiquid, but there's still quite a number of trades on that counter, meaning that investor interest still remains very high.
Are we likely to see other media companies joining the NSE as we go forward, looking at how at the growth specifically within the East African region of media houses? Well,
there's a media law still being discussed, and well, the media has been up in arms against the media law. So based on how the debate on the media law goes and how basically the changes in the clauses that have been opposed by the media, I mean, based on those changes, I think they'll determine whether we'll see more media houses joining the stock exchange market, because I think there are quite a number of restrictions on ownership and the rest. So these basically will determine whether we'll see more media houses listing their stocks.
Okay, let's turn our attention to stocks you can't do without in this region, and that's the financials. Diamond Trust Bank announced what analysts call impressive results today. That's 22% up. Now, compared with other mid-tier banks that we have seen in the last couple of weeks, it did do well. What's the immediate likely impact of those results on the share price, and what's your outlook for Diamond Trust Bank?
Well, to start with, I think Diamond Trust has been very cautious as far as expansion is concerned. Well, they've expanded, but quite cautiously. They've gone regional. I mean, we have operations in Rwanda, Burundi, Tanzania, and Uganda. And I mean, they have this really, really stable banking model. I mean, if you look at their risk management, it's quite prudent. Now, with those impressive results, I mean, we've seen the rest of the banking industry posting what I describe as flat results. I mean, single-digit profit growth, but Diamond Trust has done a double-digit profit growth. So this is basically likely to attract more investor interest on that counter.
IGADS is the day's top gainer. The share rose to a 9-month high mid last week after Sedasok, that's the Mauritian company, expressed interest in buying 62% stake in the coffee dealer. It has maintained an upward momentum from mid last week. What does this buyout translate into, and what's driving the rally on that counter?
Well, the thing is this, I think there's a lot of speculation to start with. And most investors who are coming into IGAD basically are buying in for speculative reasons. They're expecting that they'll be able to make a kill once the talks are concluded and once the buyout has been concluded. So really there's a lot of speculation. Though if you look at the fundamentals, well, coffee prices have held as much as there's some sort of correction at sometimes in mid-February, but as far as the coffee exchange is concerned in this country, the prices have been quite stable. So again, I mean, the company fundamentals remain quite strong, and well, the expression of interest by the investor has also drawn a lot of interest to that counter. So, I mean, that has caused the rally as more investors move in order to take advantage of the expected price gains once the deal is concluded.
Another stock that is on the losing end as well is Kenya Airways. It had been quite a darling as the year began. What's happening to that counter? Well,
I think at some point, most of the counters did gain. I think we did experience that bull run, and Kenya Airways was not left behind. I mean, but if you to look at the fundamentals, say for Kenya Airways, you'd find that well, they did expand regionally in terms of African routes. Then apart from that, there's also the expected recovery of the global economy, and well, Kenya Airways as a stock or as a company basically depends on international travel. So with most fundamentals being positive, basically we did see that you know, rally in the price, and we did see a lot of you know, investors moving into the stock. But at the same time, we're experiencing that you know, profit taking by investors. Then at the same time, we're also seeing the correction setting in. So really, it's expected. I mean, the market has started going down as a result of that profit taking, as well as that market correction. So.
Safaricom, what's your outlook for it? There's been a lot of excitement about the third cable that's being expected in Mombasa this weekend. Safaricom has put substantial backing into fiber optic. Their results are coming up in June. Do you expect to see the same speculation we saw at the same time last year?
Well, the thing about Safaricom is they're really putting a lot of emphasis on data. I think they want to reduce you know, the revenues coming in from voice, and you know, concentrate more on data, and you know, boost up the revenue from data. As far as the pricing goes, my thinking is this: one, there was a lot of interest at the beginning of the year, and for quite a while, Safaricom had been, you know, lagging behind, you know, trading below the IPO price. And once we did see a lot of institutional investors as well as foreign investors moving in, the local investors also took cue from that, and they did buy into Safaricom. As far as the pricing is concerned, well, I'd still maintain a 5 shillings to 5 shillings 50 outlook for it.